Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World. An honest talk about the RV lifestyle, travel, costs, tips, and everything you need to know. Each week, we'll bring you the best and most helpful info, travel hacks, and answer your camping questions. Now, here's your host, Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World.
Hello, Florida. Hey, this is Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World, and I'm here with our producer and my good buddy, my co-host, Dwayne Adams.
Dwayne, the producer.
Oh, I forgot to. I'm not supposed to use your last name, but hey, you know what? We're family.
We're family.
It's fine.
Last name.
You know what? I'm sure there's a bazillion Adamses.
That there are.
You know, the Adams family is known to be big.
Yeah, they're all around.
A little gruesome.
My mic is going a little lower and lower here for me.
I called it. It's limp. Let's just
call it what it is.
Mike is limp, folks. So,
oh, gee.
I guess this is a technical difficulty.
Yeah, we're just going to have to talk in a different angle.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the exciting angle.
Don't talk down to me.
Don't talk down to me.
See, if there was a camera on, you see what I was saying.
Oh,
so it's funny. So, very exciting happening right now.
Yes, a lot going on.
We got a big RV open house. It's our 2023 Central Florida RV open house.
Yes, and it's going to be a big deal. So special savings, on-lot promos, sales on both new and pre-owned inventory. Okay, there's going to be hundreds of units on display. Can you believe that?
I do. And price range for everybody and everybody, whatever you need.
Yeah,
We've
nice.
got it. We've got a great selection.
Yeah.
And did Dwayne mention that they are priced to move?
Price to move. We're getting rid of all the 2022s.
It's not just that. Everything is on sale.
Everything must go.
Now, the 22s are big time slashed.
Oh, yeah.
I've already done all the shopping and all the negotiating for you.
Oh, fantastic.
There are massive deals available for everybody.
Oh, that's
There's
great.
prize giveaways, right?
Yeah, we're going to have free snacks.
We're going to have, yes, hot and cold drinks for you.
Yeah.
Free snacks. You know what? We're not going to do a catered lunch this time. You want to know why?
Why? Tell me why.
Because I'm using that savings to put towards the deals.
To put towards the deals.
Yeah.
Rather than spend the money on the food, we save.
That's a fact.
Save on the RVs.
And we're doing some network TV, I'm told.
Oh,
No?
yeah. We're going to be
For the sale.
running ads on the television, all over the radio.
See, folks, I'm trying to put the money where everybody can hear it better.
That's right.
I mean, everybody knows the lunches are pretty good, but it's not the reason to come out and see it.
No, not at all.
It's to take advantage of some of those deals.
Yeah.
Now, Bartow, I talked about Bartow last episode.
Yeah, Bartow's Corner.
Bartow's Corner had some great specials out there
They
for it,
do.
and he still does. But he promised he was going to put some red tags on the special units. Those are probably going to be sold at a loss.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
That's what I'm told. It's a limited time showroom special.
That's right. So they have little red tags on them. That's how you identify them, and that's what you come and get.
That's right. And remember, too, all new and pre-owned inventory, select pre-owned inventory, comes with a lifetime warranty.
Yes.
For no cost to
No
you.
cost, and no cost to you. I'm going to say that. Also, they have no hooks. There's no catches. Nothing.
Nothing.
No
hidden fee.
deductible. So as long as you own the unit, for as long as you own the unit anyway, you have that lifetime warranty to guarantee that you can get your stuff fixed for free, your appliances, if it's covered.
Yeah, that is great.
You know?
That is a great saving.
It is. And the requirement is an annual inspection done by a certified RV center.
Okay.
Not us. I hope it's us, because we don't even make money on it. We do it just so we can.
Right. Just
When we take it back in trade, folks, it's going to be in much nicer condition. So that's our payback. We get the nice quality trade-ins. You know.
Oh yeah.
So again,
Now, also too, I forgot to almost mention here, there is special pricing on some of the golf carts, the advanced EV.
oh yeah,
cart?
that's our new one.
Oh yeah, the fast
we were. There was a what is that kind of battery?
the lithium.
Lithium.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got one of
Big
those
one.
actually in the Winter Garden showroom with that big lithium battery.
Oh, yeah,
16.
come out and see.
Wow, man, that thing looks.
Yeah, they are. They're pretty neat.
It looks like it kind of looks like a big box. It doesn't look anything like a battery.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of almost like a laptop battery, almost like it's just this flat little piece of.
Not that little. Well, it fills up the whole.
Well, It's not a Tesla battery, but it's a pretty nice size battery.
I don't know.
Not a couple double A's though.
You know, Tesla. You know that Tesla guy's pretty smart. He may have some of his parts in there.
Yeah. Now, let's say though, compared, I would say it is smaller than the 6 car batteries. Correct? Like that, holding those together, was it in size to that, or is it comparable?
It's comparable.
Yeah, really?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but it's all one big unit instead of all those.
Instead of the
wires and all
6
those connections that are
Okay.
bared to the outside that gives you problems.
Yeah.
We talked about the clamp that I used to go when I go golfing at the golf course.
Oh, yes.
Had to have a clamp because the wires had brought off and leave you stranded.
Yeah.
So we just clamped the little wire back on and keep on going.
Yeah,
Golf,
yeah.
Shoot golf as I talked about it.
Yeah, because I'm sure every battery has two wires, two positive, negative, and then the end, those could come and disconnected, and then you're playing.
Pull your hair out. I talked about last week also. I'm thinking about doing the lithium batteries in place of the lead acid batteries.
Right.
So I made the decision. Yes, we are. Our new fleet of rentals for the golf carts will be lithium batteries.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That'll be great.
So that's impressive.
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks, first.
Man. So come on out, March 23rd and the 26th.
Yep.
We're going to be doing the 2023 Central Florida RV Open House.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
We're going to be there. We're going to have attendance at the spin to win wheel.
Oh, yeah.
We're giving away a brand new huge Yeti cooler at each one of our 3 facilities.
That's awesome.
Hey, and if you haven't been out before, we got one here on West Colonial Drive in Winter Garden, Florida. We have one in Ormond Beach. It's on I-95, and it's on Destination Daytona Lane.
Oh, there you go.
And we have one in Palm Bay on I-95, on the corner of I-95 and Palm Bay Road. You access it down Culver Road, which is just like a frontage road.
Okay. Off that side.
So, again, 2 I-95 frontage dealerships and one big one on Highway 50.
Yeah.
And also, go ahead. It also holds our golf carts in Winter Garden.
Okay.
And also our rentals.
Oh, the GSB. That's right.
That's
She's across the street there.
Giant
Always
Specialty Vehicles is our golf cart dealership. I'll call it a whole dealership.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's exactly what it is. It's very impressive. A beautiful golf cart parts store.
Yeah, they have a nice showroom over there. There's a lot of carts inside.
A lot of the good carts inside. Very few outside. But you know what?
Fine.
We don't want them getting weather worn. So when you have an indoor showroom, right?
Yeah.
Might as well use it.
We want you getting a brand new golf cart.
Yeah.
Not weathered at all.
All right, folks. That's all the salesmanship I'm going to give you on the big sale. It's huge. Don't fret, though. If you want to come out tomorrow and get a great deal, everything is priced right now because the whole month we're blowing stuff out. It's unbelievable.
March spring sale.
Yeah, our fiscal year end is April.
Okay.
So with that being said, we're doing that final push.
Yeah.
So
ready to move some units.
We are wheeling and a dealing.
Sir.
And you know what? We take in anything in trade as long as we don't have to feed it. So no livestock or children. Although, hey, that's not right.
That's not right.
Or we don't have to pay any tax on it. So no
pay tax.
No real estate or anything like that. But, jewelry, guitars, pool cues, firearms.
Yeah, anything.
Watches, riding lawnmowers, push lawnmowers.
Get out of town.
Farm equipment. I don't care.
You bring a push lawnmower in here.
Take it in trade, baby.
You got it.
Yeah. I might have to try it out, though, because,
Oh, it's got to crank up.
Got to crank up, If not, it's going to affect your value.
Yeah, you might not get much for it.
Right. But, yeah. So we're really easy to deal with. We have all those buys. You already mentioned the warranty forever. We have our VIP camping club. And I saw Micah and Jim here earlier. They are our VIP camping club managers.
Okay.
And they were just here short time getting a repair done to their fifth wheel that they're live-ins. They live in their unit, by the way.
Oh, that's awesome.
And their job is to take our customers out and have a good time. So they have the best job in the world.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Although it's not a lot of work. It is a lot of work. Because our campouts a lot of times have upwards of 50 RVs, which, if you put a couple of 3 people in each one, that's 150 people.
That's a lot of people.
So, you have to cater to 150 people, and that's difficult, right?
Yeah. Especially even if you want to just put on something silly like a show.
That's
just
right.
keep them entertained for a little bit.
Well, and we do that.
Yeah.
We do entertainment. I mean, They do movie nights. They do. I mean, whatever. It's unbelievable. Once you go to one, you're hooked for forever. It seems like
it is. It's what we get the most comments on, the most testimonials in that sense of.
That's a fact.
People just have a good time. It's the community, the fun. You meet new people. You have a good time, experience. It's just a lot. It's fun.
All right, so I get newsletters from our manufacturing buddies.
Okay.
Our partners in crime, I like to call it. Right?
Yes, sir.
I got one recently from our east to west rep. His name is Aaron.
All right.
And he reps the Alta travel trailer by east to west.
Oh, very nice.
Now that's a laminated travel trailer, so it's fiberglass side, laminated with solid foam core insulation. They do the Asdel composite material in between the foam and the fiberglass.
Okay.
Where some manufacturers use like little plywood or paneling kind of stuff.
Okay.
I think they call it Luan.
Gotcha.
Or some of them even use presswood.
Oh.
Between that, and if you have any water intrusion on both of those kind of wood things, you get the delamination and the bubbles. Have you ever seen like the bubbles underneath the fiberglass?
Oh yeah.
Coach?
Oh yeah.
These east to west travel trailers are not going to do that because that material they use is not water. It doesn't suck in any water.
Yeah, it seems like I couldn't imagine pressed wood in there or plywood is really going to last long.
Really cheap.
Yeah.
And that's a big problem in a laminate product. If you people say it's rotted out. Well, it can't because it's foam core insulation. However, that wood between the foam and the fiberglass can rot out. And that makes them bubble. But so he sent an email to me just to remind our sales staff and myself.
Okay.
That he wanted to highlight the Alta subfloor.
Oh.
So that sounds pretty technical.
What's that mean? Yeah.
Well, when you step into the travel trailer, you're stepping on the subfloor.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Sounds fancy, but it's just your main floor there. That's like is it the laminate? Does it refer to like the type of floor?
Let me explain.
All right. I'm getting excited.
That's why he sent it to me. And I'm full of knowledge, and now I'm full of more.
Yes. Right? Let's hear it.
But so they run a 3-foot double welded aluminum trussed floor that features 5/8 inch tongue and groove plywood.
Okay.
Not particle wood or pressed
wood. Not particle, cheapy wood.
That's the decking with traditional fiberglass insulation in the floor that has no weak points. As like for instance, they don't cut holes in it and run the furnace ducts like some of them.
Gotcha. Okay.
They don't cut any holes in it. Alta runs all their heat ducts inside the cabinetry.
Okay.
So above the floor. And then they have some that goes through the floor to heat the holding tanks.
Oh, wow.
If you are running your furnace. But again, a lot of trailers have those ducts that, if you've ever seen those floor ducts, they call them floor registers.
Okay. Like in a motorhome.
Real common up north. That's how the heat, comes up from the floor because heat rises. But that gets full of junk, and gets full of dust and nastiness. And also it's a weak point. So if you're in one of those brand X that's not an Alta and step next to one of those floor registers, you can feel the give in the floor.
Really?
Because they don't usually, it's just a hole cut.
A hole cut in the floor. It's not really supported.
That's right. So it does cause some structural integrity problems.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Yeah. I can imagine, too, even just for weathering in that, too. It's open, so now you can get more problems.
That's right. Yeah. The 5/8 tongue and groove plywood is glued and screwed to the aluminum substructure.
Oh wow!
So that glue that they use, it also keeps it from squeaking when you walk.
I can imagine. Yeah, that's important. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, man.
Right, and they call in the industry they call that press wood.
Okay.
Or some of them try and say it's structure wood, but it's OSB is the actual. If you're a construction guy,
okay,
that's what you call it, and it can swell up.
Gotcha. Yeah. And
again, if you have the holes cut in the red floor registers, and you spill stuff on it all the time. That around the edges it'll swell.
Sleep right in.
So again, that's another very positive thing.
Oh man.
To think about that.
Yeah, you gotta keep an eye on that.
Or the Alta by East to West. See? Make sure you visit one of our 3 locations.
Sir.
Ask to get a good demo on an Alta. They come anywhere from like 20 foot all the way to 40 foot.
Okay.
And again,
nice size.
any and all kinds of floor plans you can ever think of. So they have 2-people plans. They have family plans. They have front kitchens, rear kitchens, walk-through bath, side bath, whatever you can think of.
Yeah.
Multiple slides.
Okay.
Very nice, high-quality product. I'm very proud of that.
That is. Yeah. Come on to the showroom. Let's check some of those out.
Right. So I really enjoy getting these little emails from these reps because, folks, I'm into so many different things that it just makes my life a whole lot easier.
Oh, yeah.
And then I get to talk to y'all, and it's a pleasure. And we do have a couple of maybe 1 or 2, 3, 22 Altas that we're absolutely blowout pricing, and they'll make somebody a great unit.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
I don't want to scare everybody either. This past model year, when they introduced the 23s, came out real late this year.
In the year.
So we do have some, I would say, very fresh 22s. But because they're 22s, I'm blowing them out.
Gotcha. There we go.
I mean, we received some 22s in December. And right now it's only March.
Yeah, we're only on March.
So again, we received them real late. Why? Because of everybody heard of the
shipping holdups.
All the supply chain snafus and
yes, sir.
I blame Butnig. What is his name? Butnig. That's his domain, right?
Yeah, that's what it says goes right now.
You got to go. The buck stops here. I never heard him say that, but unbelievable. I think that's all the political I'm going to talk. But hey, folks, if you agree, that's Larry at grwrv.com. Send me an email and say, hey, you go, boy. All right. We'll be right back after this short message.
Get ready for the ultimate RV experience. Join Giant Recreation World for the 2023 Central Florida RV Open House. Don't miss great deals on new and pre-owned inventory. Hundreds of units on display. Enjoy great giveaways like Yeti coolers. Save big on all 2022s. All new and select pre-owned inventory comes with a free lifetime warranty. Plus great pricing on advanced EV golf carts. Visit their 3 locations, Winter Garden, Destination Daytona, or Palm Bay this Thursday through Sunday only. Or at GiantRecreationWorld.com.
Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World.
Okay, everybody, we're back. Thank you for holding. And guess what?
What's that?
We'll talk about some other stuff, I think our theme in the early episodes of these podcasts that we started doing, I think we're on number 9.
9.
Number 9 is this for the novice RVer.
Yeah.
And I'm going to continue that trend.
Yeah, I think it's a great trend.
Yeah. People said, so I just got an RV. What accessory items do you think I should get?
Yeah, what should you get?
What should I get? I don't really know. I've never been camping and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I would say one good thing is to get leveling blocks to stabilize your RV or level it.
Yes.
If you're parking on uneven ground.
Yeah, that's the biggest.
In the old days, you had to have your refrigerator very level for it to operate right. Now they've since fixed that so you can operate them on a slant. Slant.
That's interesting.
And the older trailers or RVs, you couldn't do that.
Really? Would that just shut off your refrigerator?
It wouldn't cool.
Okay.
And it would cause a blockage in the cooling unit itself.
Right.
And you'd have to replace the cooling unit.
Oh, goodness, great.
Very expensive.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
So again, so you couldn't run it.
So you would have to have your RV perfectly level, then that could run properly.
I won't say perfect. If you ever saw a surface level that has a little bubble in it,
okay.
So you need at least 3/4 of the bubble inside.
Gotcha. Okay. At least. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, man, that's great.
With that being said,
it's a good note.
Yeah, but it's most of the time that much unlevel is you can feel it.
Okay.
When you're walking from front to back, you're on a slant somewhere.
Right, you got it there already.
Right.
Okay.
But, leveling blocks. We sell them at Giant Recreation World in our accessories department in all different kinds of flavors, And some people like to cut boards and stuff, but you know, after a hard weekend of camping, those things can be heavy,
Yeah.
and they also take up a lot of room. The blocks that we sell stack inside of themselves.
Okay.
They
Help
come
with
in a carry
storage.
case,
That's awesome.
So I'd say that's the best way to go.
Yeah, it's
Over and above the blocks of wood that are usually 2x12s cut down and very heavy.
Yeah, good 3-5 pounds themselves.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, and they take up a lot of storage.
a lot of storage space. Yeah,
They hold moisture,
Yeah.
and the bugs.
and the buzz.
See, this is why I'm trying to talk to you folks as a person that is very familiar with camping.
Yeah, it's the experience. Let
Yeah.
them have it.
Make sure you have sewer hoses and connections to properly dispose of your water and wastewater.
Okay.
And you have the extras, like extra length and ways to link them together that are easy.
Gotcha. The conductors.
Sometimes the one hose is not long enough, depending on which campsite you go to, and you don't think about that.
Yeah, that'd be exciting. Middle of the night.
Exactly. See,
Gee.
middle of the night, or you're leaving on a Sunday, but the camp store at the campground is closed on Sunday, and there's
Nothing you can do. No
Nothing you can do.
extensions. No
Those-
nothing.
our parts departments at Giant Recreation World are closed on Sundays.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying,
Yeah.
might as well have extra lengths. The same thing goes with your extension cords. Make sure you have an extension cord, and make sure it's a heavy one. Like if you have a 50 amp RV, you want a 50 amp extension.
Extension cord. Yeah.
If you have a 30 amp RV, 30 amp extension. Not one of those orange ones that you use at the house when you're using.
Not gonna cut it.
No, they get hot, they melt, then they're a fire hazard. Your freshwater hoses, make sure you have the same thing with that.
Okay.
Sometimes a 25-footer isn't long enough. Sometimes a 50 isn't. Because I've seen them where the hose bibs are way in against the back fence of the campground. Way back there.
Oh, jeez.
So
Further than 50 feet from your unit, man.
well,
Stuck
you gotta
there.
think sometimes the water inlet on the unit is towards the front of the trailer, or motorhome.
Right.
It just kind of depends on the configuration of your particular one.
Your unit, yeah.
So
And then how you park, and then that mess, you got to take that into consideration.
exactamente.
47-foot unit.
Heck yeah. And
All
you also make sure that they're they're drinking water hoses, so they don't have any toxins.
Yeah, I got a plastic.
Well, we all kids drank out of the green water hoses, right?
Yeah, that's
They taste nasty.
That's why I got all this hair on my chest.
I don't know, man. They frown on that now, and they say
Now they
it's
do.
toxic,
That's a fact.
But the white freshwater drinking water hoses
Yes.
that you can buy at Giant Recreation World at any one of our 3 locations, one at Palm Bay, one at Ormond Beach, one at Winter Garden,
Nice.
are made they don't have any taste, and they won't kill you.
They will get it. Yeah.
Isn't that a good deal?
No toxins. That is
Yeah.
nice.
In addition to the extension cords and all that for your power, I already talked about that.
Mhm.
Make sure you have different adapters.
Yes,
'Cause,
that's true. The different parks have
If
different
you have a
adapters.
50 amp RV and you go to a campground and all they have is 30 amp, you need to be able to step that down to 30 amp to plug it in.
Yeah, got to convert it.
And usually when you do that, you lose the second leg of the 110 volt side. So you'll lose something. Maybe a third air conditioner or a second air conditioner, maybe
Something.
maybe
Refrigerator.
maybe a washer and dryer.
Oh, okay.
Those kind of bigger line accessories
Vintage stuff.
that require the 50 amp service
Okay.
because you have more appliances. Sometimes you lose them. Now I have seen the adapters that have a 30 amp and then a 15 amp. So you can plug if your post has both, you can plug in both of them and boom, you have 50 amp.
Oh, that's nice. There you
See?
go. Now, is it you can use either one, or do you have to switch it type to either
Those are,
one?
they plug the 30 amp plugs into the 30 amp plug, and the 15 amp plugs into what your normal looks like a
regular
regular outlet.
Oh, wow. That's
And
pretty cool.
the other end has a 50 amp female that you plug your big 50 amp in.
Oh, very cool. Just in case.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Some people even have some 15 amp ones that step down from 30 amp to 15.
Okay.
So those are good if you aren't going to use things like your air conditioner or thing.
I got
You know,
kind
it
of
will-
docking it out there.
Keep your batteries charged and you won't you can use all your 12-volt appliances.
Okay.
But
Without using too much. Oh, that's pretty good.
RVs are made to work off a 12-volt. By the way, folks,
Really?
for
Most of them.
boondocking.
For boondocking, just for that
The
reason.
only things in the RV that it won't work off of 12-volt unless you have a big power inverter
Okay.
that changes 12-volt to 110. But and some people have that, by the way. Is the roof air conditioner? It won't work off of 12.
The big boy. Okay.
Your washer and dryer won't work off of 12-volt. If you have a dishwasher in your RV, it will not work.
No.
So boondocking with those particular type units is more difficult. You just can't use that stuff.
Wow. And I mean, at the same time, you can't boondock and use a dishwasher because you're not really boondocking.
Well, most of the rigs that actually have a dishwasher in them,
Right.
big diesel push.
Oh, the big guys, anyhow.
So they have a big generator, so you
Okay.
can run everything off.
Oh, you could just do.
Oh yeah.
That works.
See, I know I was bumming everybody out, but there's things you can.
No. But that's more if you take your Class A, you go out to let's say even the races.
So
So you don't need any hookup, anything
No.
out there. You can run all of your stuff, your dishwasher, shower, water heaters,
Absolutely.
all off that generator.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's awesome. There you go.
You can. And again, I always caution people, if you're going to do that, make sure you take showers wisely.
Yeah.
Those shower faucets or whatever all have shutoffs on them.
Okay.
So you get the water running hot, then you shut it off. That way you don't just waste all your water. Well, your freshwater tank.
That's more, and
You're holding.
I feel that's what becomes more surprising is that how fast the tank fills, not how much water you use.
That's fact.
And it's like
You're using that much water.
yeah, you're standing in that ankle deep water, all of a sudden going, whoa, that just filled up pretty quick.
Yes, sir. And then what do you do if you're dry camping? You're not supposed to dump that.
Dump that out.
No,
Just whenever you are.
Even though it's supposedly not black water, they call it the gray water.
Okay.
It's still full of debris and soap suds and let's call it toxins
Yeah.
that people frown upon.
Environmentally unfriendly material.
And for those people with trailers that want to go boondocking, you can always bring a portable generator.
Yeah.
Now we Florida people most of us have those in our garage
Yes, sir.
for when the hurricanes.
The hurricane.
And we can plug in our our Wi-Fi, our refrigerator, ceiling fans,
Keep everything running.
or fans, portable air conditioners if you got one like I do.
Oh, yeah.
They're free.
That's another must-have in Florida here.
Yeah.
For the hurricane.
Because the hurricanes only come in the summer,
That's a fact.
and it's not very comfortable when you're sleeping in your house and it's 95 degrees out.
No, it is absolutely the word.
Yeah. Always
All right, what else you got?
bring some wheel chocks to prevent the RV from rolling down a hill
Down a hill. Yep, that's nice. Yeah,
when you're parked.
Yeah.
And remember, when you're in it and jostling around, you can knock it over, like if you just use a little rock.
Okay.
To stop it.
Just try to stop
it. It won't. And once it's going, it's like momentum.
It's down the hill you go.
Ain't nothing but the tree at the end of the road gonna get it, or your neighbor's unit.
Or the neighbor's unit, yeah, or a house.
For when you're not using your RV, RV covers
Okay.
are also a good investment or accessory that is available at all of our locations. They keep the sun and the UV rays off of your RV,
Oh, that's
extend the life of all the seals and gaskets.
because I'm sure most people at some point are going to trade up, get them a new RV, and you want to get the most value for your RV on that trade-in.
Plus, we Giant Recreation World people love those fresh, clean trades. We put all the money in those.
Yeah, man.
Have a good set of basic tools.
Okay.
Most of those can be bought easy, like really nice kits at places like Lowe's or Northern Freight,
Yep.
or
Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight,
Yes, sir.
Northern Tooland. I don't even know, where am I thinking? Northern.
Northern?
I think that's a place.
It might be. Northern Hardware.
Maybe. You can go to any hardware store, really.
Yeah. Home Depot has those same kits, like the Milwaukee kit, all that good
And,
stuff.
Make sure the screwdriver set has bits so you can change them out.
Okay.
Because a number 2 square drive is the common screw used in the RVs.
Oh, very nice. Oh, man.
Square drive.
Square drive.
That doesn't slip out and scratch the side of it when you're trying to run a screw through to hold the molding on.
Well, there you go. That's nice.
The RVs are the only people that use a square drive instead of a Phillips.
Really, instead of a Phillips.
Well, everybody's using Phillips. Let's say you're screwing down some decking on your patio or something, and it slips, and bam! Now you put a big dent in
the wood. Yeah,
it's a whole lot different than a big hole in the sidewall because it's aluminum sided, and you went right through that aluminum because your bits slipped off.
Yeah,
the screw.
And I also, without any research, am I talking here? But I've been told that it also you don't strip it as easily with the square bits compared to a Phillips.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man.
Now, I way back in my career, I was an RV tech.
Okay.
And I could tell if we had really good square head screws, or if we got a deal on some China one.
The cheapies there, yeah.
Because if I was going into something really substantial, like some hardwood or something, it would just rip the top off that screw.
Really? Oh, wow. Just the torque of it just tear right off of it.
Break right off.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
So, you have good metal screws if they aren't China ones.
Yeah.
It
There you
seems
go.
like. Another tidbit. I'm gonna get a little political again.
Give it to me.
Reese hitches. Reese, everybody knows about a Reese hitch.
Okay.
It's like one of the most common hitches you can get. It comes on many automobiles like Ford's.
It's a standard hit.
It's a Reese hitch.
Okay.
And they invented the weight distribution hitch. So they're the ones, the hitch with the square thing that you put the chunk.
That it slides into. Okay. The chunk.
That's basically who invented that.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Okay.
So Reese ships steel made in America at an American steel mill to China so they could put it together as hitches and ships it back cheaper than we can make the steel into hitches here.
Get out of town. So we just ship raw steel there.
That's because their steel isn't as good.
And then we just they make it and send it back.
Exactly. Doesn't that make you angry?
It really does.
There ought to be a law.
There ought to be something for that. Cutting corners like that, and then it's not really saving us, it's just hurting us as consumers in the long run.
Well, it's just,
breaking
second jobs. I mean, just saying.
Everything. Yeah.
It's just saying. I mean, they probably, and eventually I think that will all go away.
Yeah.
I think because we Americans want to buy American more than anything.
I agree.
And not have the heads strip off of all the screws we try to put in.
Yeah, that's really it. We like quality stuff.
We like to over stress everything we do.
That's a fact.
Build it better than
Build it
it
bigger,
needs to
better,
be,
and stronger.
right? How about a first aid kit, a fire extinguisher,
Oh, that's big.
the carbon monoxide detector, and smoke detector, and batteries? All of that kind of stuff.
Those
is
are
very important to have.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. I thought we were coming up on a break.
No, we got about 2 minutes
All right.
left. Yes, sir.
My producer doesn't know the hand signals yet.
First word, set 2 syllables.
There you go. I got it. So, a lot of RVers like to have a backup camera,
Yes.
even if it's on a trailer.
Okay.
So they make wireless backup cameras that we sell. A lot of the trailers today actually pre-wired for them. So, you can just put it right on there.
Right on, yeah.
It has the power source. Boom, right there.
Okay. So as soon as you plug it in, ready to go.
Plug it in. You're ready to go.
Oh, that's nice.
It's kind of like you Bluetooth it with your cell phone.
Okay.
And that's and use that as your monitor. Some of them come with a monitor. I mean, there's so many things.
So many different options for it. That's nice. That is.
That's really helpful when you're backing it, when you're backing your unit into your campsite and there's a tree back there.
Oh, yeah. Especially with the trailers, because it becomes almost like a secondary spinning.
Exactly. Most of the RV divorces out there are caused from the wife getting out to try to back you up into the site.
That's too funny.
Oh, that's argument city. Right
That's
there.
argument.
Whatever you ladies or gentlemen that are doing the backing can do not to avoid those confrontations.
Yeah. Get a backup camera.
A backup camera's way to go, man. Or sensors. There's also the brake controllers for the tow vehicles for safety reasons. Have
Okay.
those too.
Yeah, those are big.
In Florida, I think it's a law actually that if you're on a tow dolly, where you put the 2 drive wheels on a trailer, pull
Then
it
go.
with that.
Okay.
that has to have a brake system.
Gotcha.
And then your tow vehicle, if it's all four on the ground, needs to have a brake buddy, a brake, something to actuate the actual car brakes.
Okay. So that they brake as well and don't push it.
We sell all that stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
So again, hey, we're on another quick break. We'll be right back.
Need a golf cart? Check out Icon and Epica GSV, Giant Specialty Vehicles, part of Giant Recreation World. The most affordable on the market. More than golf carts, the hottest electric neighborhood vehicle. Fastest in the industry. Top speeds at 25 miles per hour. Four-wheel disc brakes, seat belts, full color digital display, speedometer, odometer, charge meter, and more. Plus, all Epic cars have higher impact glass windshields and upgraded seats with matching body color stitching. New inventory, colors, and styles at GSV at Giant Recreation World in Winter Garden or online at giantrecreationworld.com.
Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World.
All right. Hey, guess what, folks? I was sitting here thinking, well, how do people find this podcast? And the first easiest way I know of is to go onto our website at giantrecreationworld.com.
Mm-hmm.
And go over to About Us.
Yes, in the About Us section.
Hover on it, right?
Uh-huh.
And then what?
There's a little drop down. It'll say RV Hour.
RV Hour. Click on that, and you'll have it. That's where we archive all of my podcasts.
All the episodes.
For like 3 years.
Yes, sir.
So we were hosting our radio show too.
Yes.
That is coming back, I believe.
Yeah. We were on Florida Man for a little bit there, and that's what we were running for a while, but we just took a short break to get us in-house. Now that we've got everything running in-house, we're going to move our show back to Florida Man.
Yep, that's 105.5 FM or 660 on your AM dial.
Oh, man.
I think we also do it on a oldie station or something.
Yeah, it's South Florida New Country. It's WIRK 103.1.
103.1. I think that's in the Brevard County area.
Yes.
So we serve Central Florida with the Florida Man. You can also do their apps.
Yeah.
They all have an app.
Yeah, we're on Spotify. We are on YouTube. We have, in our blogs, we also put them into text, which is also on YouTube so that you could read along if need be, if you can't listen. There's all kinds. It's basically everywhere. Even if you just type in RV Hour in Google, you'll get a whole mess of episodes for it.
See, there you go, folks. If you're ever wondering, that's how you find it.
Yes, sir.
I know my mother will be very excited.
Do you know, I want you to know mine also.
Yeah.
She's a frequent listener. The moms get into this, boy.
My mother used to listen to every radio show on Saturdays.
Oh, there you go.
And it's on Saturdays from 10 to 11.
10 to 11, every set.
In all radio stations. So with that being said, she was very disappointed when I stopped going because she's legally blind and she can't operate a computer or anything.
Okay.
So she can't find it anywhere else except for her radio that I had set on the right station.
Station for her.
Yeah.
All right. So we will make sure that happens.
So the minute that happens, I'll let her know, and I'll let the listening audience know, hey, we're live again on the Florida Man Network.
Yeah. We'll even push all that into our social media and that let everybody know.
Our my poker buddies.
Yeah.
My poker buddies.
How are you doing in poker?
I'm still on that winning streak, man.
Oh, get 'em, man.
But even a lot of those would listen to the episodes on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
Again, that's a small world, but very cool.
Yeah, and you can even download it from YouTube, from the Spotify, from Lisbon, from our website. So just in case that you can't listen to it right then, you can download it to your phone and listen to it later.
That's a fact, and you don't have to pay.
Yeah, it's all free. All free.
I don't ask you to be a member or anything, any of that kind of stuff. It's for free.
That's right.
So what else can I help new RVers with? Or answer questions?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you too about the fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's a very important thing to have on your RV there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Now, is there like a size particular or anything, or is it more even too? Is it foam? Is it a powder? Is it a...
Yeah, I'll answer all of that.
Let's hear it.
They're powder as a rule.
Usually powder. Okay.
But I know we have some that are like little balls that you throw at it.
Oh, at the fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
We have those available at our dealerships.
Oh, very cool.
We have the little ones that do spray it's powdery.
A powder spray out of there.
I haven't seen any foam ones.
No, they don't do that.
But yeah, you can get just little handheld ones, little ones.
Okay.
And a lot of people buy about 3 or 4 of them, put them in different strategic areas.
I'm thinking now that's probably why there's not foam, because you'd have a foam party.
Wow, folks.
That's the comedian side coming out. Look at it on Saturdays.
So I've been asked, so what else do new RV owners need to know?
What you got?
Well, they should always familiarize themselves with the basics of RV maintenance.
Okay.
And, when somebody buys an RV from us, and there's especially the newbies, the ones that never owned one before,
Right.
we give them a professional walkthrough orientation, and we tell them things that they should need to know or do as far as maintenance goes, including how to properly maintain their electric, their plumbing, their waste systems.
Yeah.
It's also important to understand how to properly set up and take down the RV.
Yes.
Put the rooms in and out, put the awning out,
Slides, yes.
leveling jacks or stabilizer jacks or whatever they've got. Show them how to do that and give them tips.
Yep.
As well as how to operate or properly load and secure cargo.
Okay.
You don't even think about stuff like that, but
Yes.
you wouldn't put something heavy on the dashboard of your car
Right.
because every time you hit the gas hard, it'll roll
And
right
fly
in your
on
lap,
you.
right in your lap. Well, that RV is just a whole long row of stuff that can become
Flying at you.
objects that
Yes.
can impale you.
And which we've talked many times of the security, how the cabinets almost have a latch and a magnet that
They always have some way to stay close.
the refrigerators keep latched. It's nice.
They always have some way.
Something in there, yeah.
And those they're adjustable too. So sometimes they will get loose and fly open, even though they have a latch. So you have to maintain them,
Maintained, yeah.
adjust.
Yep. Keep that cool toolkit ready.
That's what I'm saying. See, it's all coming together.
Yes, sir.
Can you see my plan?
I kind of see what you're throwing down here.
Oh yeah. I would also say that they should familiarize themselves with laws and regulations for their
Okay.
particular surrounding area.
Yeah, the area
State.
where you're staying. Because I'm sure different ones have for your gray water and black water, all that stuff for the
Yeah.
different regulations area.
Are there size limits or height limits or any of that kind of stuff?
Oh, for the different roadways, yeah.
in different states because they're all different.
Which too, even on the side is the towing. Like I said, I've heard there are different rules per state on what you can tow behind your RV. Like some have a double tow, but in some states only have a single tow.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all true.
Yeah, man, that's
Also, some of the RVs have a weight limitation, so you can only put so much weight in them. Again, this is all the kind of stuff you need to know.
Oh man, I wouldn't even think of that.
Right. Well,
Can't haul a bunch of bricks around.
just like your car or SUV or pickup truck.
Yeah, just
It has a GVWR, a gross vehicle weight rating, and that's the most that vehicle can support.
Oh wow, there you go.
You know, same thing with your RV.
Yeah.
Now, a toy hauler, as a rule, that's a RV with a garage built in it,
Yeah.
has a much higher cargo capacity than a regular trailer because it's made to have stuff put in it.
Yeah, man. So that you need to keep an eye on a little bit closer there. Oh, that's interesting.
So if you're shopping for those too, make sure you look.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to put 2 full dresser Harleys in there, that's that's more than 2,000 pounds probably.
To know how much that is.
And if the toy hauler you're trying to buy only has a 1,500-pound capacity, you're going to overweigh it. It's never going to pull right. It's going to be a danger.
Yeah, because then I can imagine it blows out your transmission, your engine drive, everything, drivetrains, the whole nine.
Right.
It's interesting.
It's all, where can you learn about these regulations?
Where can?
Well, you can, the Department of Motor Vehicles website of whatever state you're in,
They have each, yeah.
that has all that information.
Okay.
I mean, and usually there's a thing where a question mark with a little eyeglass or whatever,
Okay, like the search.
magnifying glass search bar.
Yes.
So type in whatever your
Okay. Just type it in there, and then it'll search and find it for you.
You'll find that question asked by other people,
Yeah.
and
Search local RV regulations.
there you go. Yeah, it's a big word. You say Florida RV regulation.
Yeah, Florida RV regulation.
You can also go to the RVDA or RVIA website. That's Recreational Vehicles Industry Association,
Yes, and they're pretty big on updates and regulations of the different areas.
and they have it by state.
Okay.
So you
A little easier to search on
Yep.
there. Oh,
and
that's awesome.
it's more condensed and more specific to RVs.
Okay.
The DMV, so to speak, now they can be all kinds of different stuff, so you have to navigate them more harder.
Okay.
But, the RVIA website's very user friendly.
Gotcha.
Very user friendly. So, how about insurance?
Yes.
People ask me all the time about insurance.
Now, is it a specialty insurance? I can't imagine it's
Absolutely.
yeah.
But
There we go.
the same thing is, do I have to have a special license to drive an RV? That's always a no.
Yeah,
That's no.
that's a big one. Yep.
You do not. You just have to have a valid Florida driver's license,
Valid Florida driver.
or whatever state you're from, valid.
Okay.
But yeah, insurance. What do I need to purchase if I'm buying a motorhome?
Yes. What do you got?
Just like insurance for your cars,
Okay.
there's a lot of different aspects to it. So you really got to talk to a professional. But
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, you get liability insurance that provides coverage for damages or injuries that you may cause to others while driving your motorhome.
Yep, that's big.
So if you hit that big steel pole out in front of the gas pump,
Mm-hmm.
and they make you paint it because even though it crushed the side of your RV in,
It didn't hurt the
it
pole.
really hurt the pole. But that kind of stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
Collision insurance is another part of the insurance that you will need. It provides coverage for damages to your motorhome in the event of an accident, regardless of who's at fault.
That's tough.
Why is that tough?
Just the coverage of it,
Well, you need to make sure that you're covered.
Yeah. Make sure you're always covered, people.
And comprehensive. It provides coverage for damages to your motorhome from non-collision events such as theft, fire, a tree falls on it,
That's sad.
a flood, things like that.
Yeah.
But you have to ask those specific questions if you do have a comprehensive rider in your insurance.
Okay.
Does this cover if it's flooded?
Yeah.
That
Need
kind
to
of-
find those things
find
out.
those things out.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Personal injury protection, or PIP, or medical payments. It provides coverage for medical expenses to you and the passengers in the event of an accident.
Yeah.
These are scary sometimes.
Yeah, it's just that scary stuff, but you need to have it.
Yeah, and you have to have it.
Yeah.
I mean, Florida law says you have to have our insurance.
Yep.
Especially on your motorhome.
And for the passengers, yeah.
Uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage.
Okay.
That provides coverage if you're in an accident with someone who does not have insurance or doesn't have enough insurance to cover the damages.
Which is very common
in Florida. You ever heard the PIP for tag?
Uh-huh.
That's the minimum insurance you need so you can get a license plate.
Yep.
That does not cover anything.
Anything. And then they drive around crazy in cheap cars and hit you, and then you can't afford to fix anything.
That's a fact.
That's scary. Yeah.
So you need to have that rider,
Yeah. Get that underinsured.
Vacation liability, that's kind of one that
Vacation liability.
provides coverages for injuries or damages that occur while the RV is parked and being used as a temporary residence.
Oh, wow. That's a whole nother classification there.
There you go.
That's pretty
Say that tree falls on it and it hurts you while you're in the RV. It covers your medical expenses for that.
Because I can imagine it's a little different if you're just a car and it falls on you. There's no chance you're in it. But if you're sleeping in it as an RV and a tree falls on you, that's pretty scary. Yeah, man. But still, at least you're always covered. At least you have insurance that is always taken care of.
I know I talked about a lot of stuff with motorhome insurance.
Yeah.
People say, well, how much money is that for heaven's sake?
Yeah, man.
I paid $40,000 for my new car, and my new motorhome's $400,000. What is that going to cost me?
That's got to be a little more.
Actually, folks, the average mileage on an RV is around $5,000 a year, where in a car it's $15,000 a year.
Gotcha.
So they're used less, and also the actual owners of the RVs are cumulatively more older.
Right. So you're driving slower,
So
more
they're more cautious or experienced,
experienced
should I
driver.
say, as a rule.
Yeah, man.
Now that's changing, but especially the motorhomes themselves that's the way. So they have a better record, and the actual insurance for a motorhome of $400,000 is probably cheaper than your $40,000 vehicle.
8 out of 10.
There you go.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Even with a lot of these riders I'm talking about.
Oh, wow. That's
Always
interesting.
consult though and shop.
Yeah, definitely look around, do your research.
That's a fact.
That's right. Be a smart consumer.
Being a priority RV network
Mhm.
company like we are, we do refer an RV specific insurance company. Who's a member of our cooperative
Gotcha.
that give our
Of
customers a better deal.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, man.
And they also are very in tuned. So Again, if you just call and get different quotes,
Mhm.
compare the actual coverages
What it's
and
going.
make sure they're all the same.
Yeah.
Because it could, everybody knows insurance is just very, very difficult.
Yes. Because that's their biggest thing is you get a little of this, they take a little bit of that, and then the next one gives you a little bit of this, but takes away a little bit of that, and
You
you
don't
just
know.
go, you don't know what you're doing,
Don't know
go back and forth.
The best thing to do is
Comparison.
meet with somebody before even talking about it and figure out what coverage you think you need and write it all down. Don't get no prices. Just know I want this. I want $1 million in liability. I want this and that and the other, whatever you need, So, but the
You say-
professional should tell you,
What
say,
it is, yeah.
make sure I want it covered if we're in a flood, if a tornado hits it, or in a hurricane, if a limb falls on it, if the neighbor kids down the road shoot it with a BB gun, or whatever.
Right. I need all that
I
covered.
want it all covered because this is my baby, right?
That's right.
How about a travel trailer? What do I need from my travel trailer?
Yeah, what's on the travel trailer?
Well, same liability coverage. That's covers it if it damages somebody. I already talked about that wheel chocks.
Yeah.
Let's say you forgot the wheel chocks,
Yeah.
right?
Takes off rolling.
And the trailer roll and smashes the guy's RV down the road from him. Collision insurance provides coverage for damages to your trailer in the event of an accident.
Okay.
Now, a lot of the times, however, when it's hooked to your vehicle insurance covers it.
Okay.
So you'll have to make sure, verify with your insurance professional that is the case.
That's it there.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and then if it is totaled, how much will I get?
What's on that?
Will it pay for the total replacement? A lot of times it will not.
Yeah.
Especially if you just picked it up.
Okay. And
Now it's used.
Yep.
Then they're going to just give you the basic used value, so you can't replace it. That's not total replacement.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Or they say you need to go find one for this value, which is a used one.
That's comparable.
So you're not getting the same for the money.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not even enough to pay off your loan that you just got.
Okay.
But comprehensive now, yes, that's when it's not hooked to your vehicle. Get that.
Okay.
And I talked about that. That's
Yes.
the tree limb falling on it.
Yeah. That you need
The
for sure.
vacation liability, potentially that too.
Yeah.
If you fall out of the steps and it's not hooked to your vehicle.
Yeah.
And you break your shin or
You wouldn't even think of that,
no, but people do it.
Yeah, and then that happens, and you're like, wait, I'm not covered? Like, no, because you didn't get this type of coverage.
Maybe even add personal property to that. Like
Okay. Yeah,
if somebody
case-
robs you,
Yeah.
it pays for your personal property that's inside
That's
the
inside it.
when it's not hooked to your car.
All those little things. Well, that's some good stuff there.
It's all good. I just want everybody to have fun, go RVing.
Yes, sir.
Buy an RV, rent an RV, supply your RV, get your RV repaired at Giant Recreation World. We'll see you.
RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World.